Hey guys, still here and welcome back to ICBM, episode 2 of this US Air Force playthrough. Now, why do I say US Air Force? Because I'm playing the US and my assets, or my research focus, is heavily air. I started out strong in the previous episode, hitting London, hitting Berlin, hitting Paris. Europe got hit pretty hard by my bombers, and I also took out a couple of their tactical assets, but then the rest of the world took offense and started striking back. I was allied with South America at some point, and then South America just turned around and said, hey US, fuck you. And they started striking my areas, particularly larger cities, which means that I have lost a large amount of my population. Now that means that I still have a lot of production capability. The goal is to not lose a lot of population. I can still do that. I just need to make sure that I have more information about what's going on where, and potentially park an airbase somewhere in the middle of the US so I can intercept any of the bombers that are coming out of South America. So that'll be today's focus. Making sure that I have more information about this area. Just have an AWACS circle over the middle of the US. And, well, basically hope that my units currently can intercept. They might not. There we go. This airbase is going to sit right here. We're going to allow an air patrol, and I'm going to set an AWACS there. I know that I've sunk an aircraft carrier in the previous episode, so that is no longer a threat. But I don't know anything about the rest of their assets, aside from that they have a radar asset, or radar site here. Oh, hey, there's a destroyer there. You must have survived one of the earlier attacks. The rest of these I want to have armed with... Hold on, what are you armed with now? ASMs, right? Because that DD needs to go. Oh, hello! They're trying it again. Unsuccessfully. No, rather successfully. That's another 2.2 million dead in Mexico. I want you guys patrolling here. I think I also need to start working on an upgrade for my detection capabilities. A long-wave radar would allow my AWACS to see farther.
Production complete.
So we're going to go full-on improved long-wave radar, and then short-wave radar. I have a destroyer ready. I was going to send that out over here. I want you to try and hit that radar site. Oh, sorry, SAM site. And do I need to fill up my fighters anywhere? Yeah, I still have 2 fighters in reserve. And the rest of the airports all seem to have enough fighters, but they don't quite have the amount of bombers that I would like. Now, I can launch a strike against that airfield. I just don't really know how much is actually in my way. Maybe not too much. Not too much indeed. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to send all the bombers to deal with this airbase. And then 4 bombers to deal with the airbase. Oh shit, there goes the AWACS. Uh-oh. My fighters can only make it to here. I hope that I can destroy that airbase before it launches any more of those bombers at me. But I don't think so. No, I cannot make it there. So I'm losing too many bombers. I will be able to take out that radar site. Blind them a little bit. But not enough. Alright, this AWACS. I want you to start circling a bit further over Merida and Braugh. Alright, improved long-wave radar is active. That allows these AWACS to see a hell of a lot more. And that is very useful. Let's have you go over here.
Structure destroyed.
What? A radar site? Crap. I didn't have that many to begin with. I do want a bit more production. The game is about getting points by destroying cities. And I'm currently not doing that. So I also need to invest in more megaton bombs, especially against South America, which has currently taken a few losses, but nothing too substantial, whereas my population has dropped to 57%. Your AWACS is dead. I also need another AWACS here. Because I'm not seeing these aircraft come in time. So an AWACS combined with a radar site, prioritize the radar site, would probably help. Once this one's done, I'm going to go full production for a bit. Making sure that I have the information that I need to keep this area a bit safer. Just need more units. There we go. A bomber has been detected. Fighters immediately vectored to intercept it. And I hope that I can hit it before it seems to be hitting its intended target of Charlotte or Jacksonville.
Ship sunk.
Ah, the destroyer's gone. Ah, the Russian Navy. No, the East Asian Navy is out again. Let's deal with those things before they get too close to my shoreline. I think I might have saved Charlotte from another bombing. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel to catch next day's episode. I'm going to be doing these episodes daily and hopefully complete this playthrough before the October 7th Steam Festival begins. And that's when you can play the game for free, for yourself. It will probably be just a demo version. I'm not sure exactly how much the full version is going to cost, nor exactly when it's going to come out, but it is scheduled to go out in 2020. And if you do like what you're seeing, then please consider hitting the like button, because that will really help me out with getting more views. Alright, radar site is online. I'll put that over there to bolster the defense, or bolster the information from that AWACS. We're pumping out a few bombers. Yeah, I want to move that to the top of the queue, the 10 megaton bombs. Oh shit. I can see the nuke. I cannot do anything about the nuke. Please don't hit my airbase. Shit. That is not what I need. I need the airbase online. Otherwise, I don't have any platforms to launch from. Now, I'm not sure if SAM sites are going to be a terribly useful idea. In case you're suggesting that. Because they need quite a bit of research to become effective. And all the stuff that I have is already put into building better aircraft. It's going to take me 42 minutes, never mind. So now I can see what's happening, but beyond these two air bases, I have no way to do anything about it. I have no AWACS there. I only have an AWACS over here in the west. And the east side is not doing well, so I'm negative 119 points. And this is what I have found to be pretty normal. South America does seem to be requiring to be put in its place, because it is getting a lot of points. So what I'm going to be doing is setting up an attack plan to go specifically for that treacherous previous ally of mine. And we're going to be hitting with air bases against their cities. I can already do that. But I don't know if I have any nukes available. No, I do not. So right now it doesn't really help me. But once the nukes are ready, we're going to hit those guys. In the meanwhile, the rest of the world is being torn apart.
A city has been
Chicago's been hit. See, the thing is, I cannot intercept their bombers fast enough. Nor am I really capable of doing any kind of defense against ballistic missiles. They'll just fly overhead, and all I can do is watch them come down. Now this one can be shifted a little further east, preferably over Santo Domingo, so I can see when another bomber is going to be coming in from this airbase. Alright, that one's ready. Let's once again put that thing up. There's a destroyer out there. Over here we still have our bombers. Alright, we can now strike with the 10 megaton bombs. And that means that I can launch an attack against Merida, Havana, and Bogota. Execute the strike.
Executing strike.
It's time to get some points. Havana seems perfectly fine. Merida, not terribly useful. Bogota might have already been hit a bit, but can still use a bit more decimation. Now, what we have over here is an airbase that's snoring because these oh crap, cancel that. You don't have any bombs. The aircraft don't have any bombs. Hold off. Cancel the attack. I want the aircraft to actually have bombs. Otherwise, it's not going to be terribly useful. With this airbase in place, I can do a bit more intercepting of South American bombers. Let's see, that megaton bomb is going to be completed pretty soon. And I would like to order some more. What is that South American fighter doing here? And how the hell does that have that kind of range? I'm going to split between 50-50 again, because I really want those stealth aircraft. It's going to allow my bombers much more survivability, which is crucial. Alright, do we all have bombs at this point? Megatons? No, you do not. Yeah, you don't have any. Okay. I need to build more. Immediately armed. Another one coming up in another minute. Now, once this thing hits 50%, I believe, the global pollution timer, this means that the game is going to start a countdown for a minute or 20 or so. That means that this battle is not going to take too much longer. There we go, we're at 50. There we are, 20 minutes left. So this series, if you will, is really only going to be about 2 episodes. Execute Plan Alpha. We're going to hit all the cities. And hopefully not get shot down. Don't fly directly over the airport, you numbnut. Because they will blow you out of the skies. Hit Lima. Oh, there's a nuke coming in. Looks like it's going to be aimed at Bogota. That was, fortunately for Bogota, not a big one. But probably still destructive enough. There we go. Research complete. We now have the advanced fighters, the stealth aircraft. Substantially decreases the range of aircraft radar equipment, especially shortwave, which decreases their chances of being shot down. Stealthy aircraft. Now I can still try to get aircraft-launched medium-range ballistic missiles. I don't... No, sorry, I won't be able to complete that. So we're going to go full on production and just complete as many nukes as possible. So I'll queue up a whole bunch of those things. And just continue to hit their assets. Cancel that. I want a new strike plan with my air bases to be targeting South American air bases and radar sites. That's the plan. So by doing that, I'll be able to take this one out of commission and that radar site. Execute plan beta. What are you sending? Oh, you're sending a nuke? Yeah, no, that will take out the airbase. I can guarantee you that much. That will take out the airbase. If I can get there. Which I can't. Cancel attack. Fighter's been destroyed. I'm still at 66 points, but look at America. South America, 1,500 points. Holy shit. No, 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 no. Get over here, fighter. Come on! I recognize that these things are fast, but you have to take it out. Too late. Shit. That was a big strike at Toronto, with killing 1,000,001. That was not pretty. Alright. We're going to be striking quite a few of their towns, but that airbase still happens to be in the way. Let's relocate the air assets. I do need a few more 10 megaton bombs. I need this airbase out of the way. That's really causing me a lot of trouble. Let's intercept that bomber. Bombers, in fact. Hello. Not sure exactly where you were going, but you're not going there anymore. Let's order a manual strike against the airbase. Another one. Hold on. Let's get this guy over here. Hit it. Bomber destroyed. Careful, careful, careful. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Get the airbase out of the way. Yeah, you're fucked. Airbase destroyed. And the bomber survived. That's all the better. Right. That means that I can now execute Plan Alpha.
Executing
which is going to be a large strike against South America. I'm going to try and hit a lot of cities. And try to see if I can get about 250, maybe 260 points out of this game before it finishes in another 12 minutes. Which it will. Oh, hold on a minute. I might need to divert this bomber and not go for Santiago, but go for the airbase. Because they will mess you up. Oh no. Intercepted. Salvador, Sao Paulo, and Ceará are getting hit. There we go, we're at 246. South America is starting to lose points because they're taking too many hits. I want this radar station out of the way. It's a bit of an excessive amount of force to be striking it with a nuke. But I believe it might be causing the interception by the fighters. We're currently at 317 points. The game's going to end in 10 minutes. Brasilia. Hit. How does West Asia do? South America is down to 40%, so there's not that much more population to kill. West Asia is an entirely different story, and so is the Pacific. The thing is, can I reach that? Somewhat. Somewhat reach that. Is it worth it going for that in 9 minutes? Or do I just continue to hammer South America? Cancel your attack. I want you to go for this one. Okay. Ah, crap. Hit the radar site. Hit the radar site. Blind the guys. Make sure you cannot get intercepted. Boom. Havana's getting hit. We're back at 420 points. Not too bad. And South America is getting taken down a few points. As well they should. Where? Oh, you're trying to hit Santiago. Yes, that makes sense. And now without the radar stations, they are suddenly not that effective at intercepting my aircraft anymore. Now, how many bombers do I have left? 3 there, 2 here, and 2 here. 7 minutes left. Continue to hit South America. 521 points. 553.
A city has been
Ooh,
bombed.
Houston's taking hits. I just don't know by what. Managua is next. Kingston. Montreal's taking hits. That seems like a relatively small bomb. But I don't know exactly what that was. How are we doing? 549. Not terrible. I've had a lot more points in the past, but I'll take this. That airbase is not going to be any kind of use anymore. And South America's population is down to 29%, 28%, 27%. Cancel Plan Alpha. I'm going to amend the plan a little bit. How's Russia? Russia has a pretty sizable population, but last time I checked, also a hell of a SAM network. So that makes it quite dangerous. Is there anything worth hitting over here? Manila is nice this time of year. The thing is, I would have to fly over there. Alright, screw it. I'm going to fly over here and then hit Manila from the side, hoping that there's no destroyers in the way. Which will potentially shoot me down.
Destroyed.
Fuck, there goes the airbase. Who did that? Well, there's only 3 minutes left, so be it. Continue on course. This is going to be the last flight of these bombers, because I simply won't have an airport to return to. 3.45 million people alive there. Oh, Singapore, 3.55, but I will be flying over a lot of their airspace. Maybe Ho Chi Minh City is an easier target. Please tell me you'll be able to get there. Yep, Manila's gonna take some. Sorry, Manila. That was 1.7 million. That was a lot of points. Still have my air bases here and here. Edit plan. Strike. East Asia. Execute when ready.
Strike plan.
Here comes Ho Chi Minh City. Or well... Could you please hit? Before the time runs out? In 1 minute 40? There we go. Catch. That was another 1.7 million. I'm back at 695 points. That's actually a lot more than I'd expected to get. And more of my bombers are... Oh, they're flying over Russian airspace. Hell no. This, however, does look like a huge target. Cancel your attack. It's gonna be 40 seconds. It's gonna be really tight. Try and hit St. Petersburg before the aircraft intercept you. Drop it. 28 seconds. That looked painful. How many? 2 million in St. Petersburg. This entire air net is going to be near impenetrable. But I might still be able to hit Novosibirsk. 20 seconds. Score 819. I did make quite the comeback. Despite having lost a significant portion of my population. 57% of the North American population is dead. Come on, buddy. 6 seconds. 5, 3, drop.
Structure destroyed.
Oh, just a second. Just a second. Okay. I dropped a total of 423 megatons of bombs, killing 46 million people. Yes, I imagine how these videos are going to be completely advertiser friendly. Depiction of nuclear war and such. Anyway, I have 43% of my population remaining. And of all the players, actually Russia had most of their population still alive, at 71%. But it seems like they didn't do too much damage. And this is kind of the problem with playing a more defensive strategy. It seemed like they were building a lot of SAM sites everywhere. And by doing that, not investing very much either in research or in the production of bombs. And by not doing that, they didn't get any points. So sure, they kept their population alive, but they didn't drop a lot of bombs. And because of that, they didn't get a lot of points. So this is the trade-off that you have to make when you're trying not to use too many offensive weapons, but have a more defensive-oriented focus. Anyway, that was it for this very short ICBM series. Let me know what you would like me to try tomorrow, as I'm going to be doing another probably two-parter. I had tried the Air Force in this one. What nation and what type of units would you like me to try next? The other flavors are to go with submarines. We can try aircraft carriers. We can try missile silos. There are still a few options that we have left. So let me know down below in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for more ICBM. See you then.